they will not stop lying about this gentleman from Maryland who's been deported illegally to El Salvador. They won't stop lying. Here's the problem for some of them. If you're a lawyer and you won't stop lying about it, you might have additional issues.
Pam Bondi is on the fast track to the Rudy Giuliani special.
Been redeported if he comes back. Why not show the American people the evidence that he's MS-13 so they can make an informed decision?
Immigration judge ruled he was a member of MS-13. An appellate judge ruled he was a member of MS-13. Hard stop. He should not be in our country.
At the end of that press conference, Pam Bondi offered to release the transcripts from the 2019 hearings. Those transcripts are already publicly available, and Pam Bondi clearly has not read them, or she's flat out lying. Either way, it is prosecutorial misconduct. Let's not forget that the one attorney who was willing to tell the truth in court was fired. Every time Pam Bondi or Caroline Levitt or that walking phallic symbol that keeps getting on our TVs and yelling at all of us calls that man a criminal, that is defamation. No one has ever proven in court that this man is a member of MS-13. I hope she's getting paid well. I hope that our tax dollars are lining her pockets, because she is going to need a lot of money when this is over. Once she is no longer under his protection, they're going to be ripping the toilets out of her home, just like they did to Rudy Giuliani. Here's Pam Bondi's Florida bar number. I'm going to submit a complaint, and I think we all should. Nothing will happen right now because the people that should be holding her accountable are the people who are actively breaking the law. But let's make sure the history books remember thousands and thousands of complaints against her law license. Because the only way any of this ends is if we start holding the people who do his dirty work accountable. He is untouchable. Even if his own supporters, his own voters finally somehow got fed up, you're just going to be called a paid protester by the people that you are currently supporting. You're not going to have a voice. Actually, you might get rounded up and end up in prison. You'll be lucky if the only thing that you lose is your voice.
What she said from the podium of the press briefing room was a lie. She defamed that gentleman. Like that creator said, they're all defaming him. Please, if you have a moment, file a complaint against Pam Bondi's conduct here with the Florida Bar Association. Pile those complaints up, because she is lying from the podium. It has never been proven in any court of law anywhere that he was an MS-13 gang member. As a matter of fact, the judge that granted him protective status in the United States of America, he was granted protective status and said he cannot be deported. And specifically, if he was going to be deported, the one country you couldn't deport him to was El Salvador. And in order to render that order, the judge had to determine that he was not a member of that gang and therefore not a threat to this country. It has been adjudicated that he is not a member of MS-13. It has never been adjudicated that he was. And they all keep saying that he was. Please file a complaint with the Florida Bar Association.